Hey, 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 Stubby here. And today we're coming at you from the top of our new house and enjoying our castle. Let's go. Hello, hello. We are back. It has been a minute. I have been working my little booty off with these guys. Made a lot of progress, both inside and outside. I think we got what? I think it's the archer over there is the last building that needs to go up as far as the walls are concerned. And then I think there's a handful of buildings left inside, and the houses are still being upgraded. But we'll start out with a little tour. You see the barracks has this nice little entryway, brings us right up to the town hall that is almost done being built at tier 5. Now, let's go there. We'll check it out. Come on in. You come over here. You got the kitchen. More kitchen storage. Just kind of nice little design. The staff quarters. We'll go up first. Shit. That scared me. And you see here's more of the mayoral king office area, and living areas are all up here for all of that. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. And I'm building this part right here. This is the new edition. And I'm gonna make a confession. Yep, I cheated in the course for it. So the reason I did it is I needed progression. I've come to figure out at the end of this pack the progression seems a little skewed, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So of course, for it, you got to go to the end. You could get it as a reward right here for traveling to the end, or obviously, you fly around to the end islands after you beat the dragon, and you get it. Not a big deal, easy task, especially because I got a jetpack. I can fly anywhere. But then I was looking at the bosses, and they want me to go through the Gaia before I go to the end dragon, and everything else was kind of like, oh, Gaia, end dragon. The solar panels was I'm stuck at the end dragon. And so all of this progression is now locked behind the end dragon. This is draconic for these ones, and just time for these. So it was if I kind of felt like if I got to the end dragon, that was the end of that boss's line. I would have put the guy after the end dragon. Personally, that's me. But knowing that we're gonna get there, but I wanted to save the end dragon for the last thing. I didn't want to stop my progression for the castle to wait for the final fight. And the reason it was going to stop my progression is the builders could not go to level 5 without products from Chorus Fruit, which meant nothing here could go to level 5. So I did cheat that in. If you're playing very, very straightforward, you need to go to the end dragon before you can bring your village to level 5, at least with the fortress style map. So that's what happened there. Yep. More draconic. Yes. I really only needed one, but I wanted to test out the little back and forths. But yeah, that's about it for in here. Nice little upgrades. Come on out. We'll switch ourselves into creative, and we will give ourselves a little fly around tour and start checking stuff out. And I will say the one thing I regret if you're doing the fortress style is there is actually moat pieces that you could put on the outside. So over here I could have a moat along this wall, but I didn't figure it into the design when I was building it. I didn't find them until after the fact. So it's really cool. This guy, I've got automated drawbridges. I tested them in a creative world to see what it looked like, and it was really cool. So coming in, here's my main barracks to the town hall, builders, the houses. Here's a nether portal gate guardhouse. The smelter has one more upgrade. This lava area gets actually a little bit bigger. My sifter, my miner, which is disabled because they will dig a mine and go nowhere. Mushroom farm, builder, farm with his farmland. My fisher has been upgraded, but I need to find some buckets of fish so I can put in here to make it look cool. And then over here, So while we're talking about this, I've been testing out light designs, and I wanted to get your guys' opinions. I want to know what you guys would think would be better feel for the castle. Like these light lampposts are really nice, but I kind of like having the flower boxes. And down here, I was trying with torches, and I was trying hanging lanterns and just doing flower boxes on the corner pieces. And then the last designs I tried was just the was a fence with a torch, fence with a lamp. I don't know. I feel like the lamps look really good, especially fitting in, but these just have a nice clean design to them. So just let me know what, man, these things just pop flowers. Like I'm getting so many flowers just walking by these things all the dang time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of those. And tell me which lighting style or styles you guys like the best. Moving on, we got what, chickens, rabbits, cows, pigs, warehouse, farm. Uh, this is my one of my plantations. I've been working on decorating too. Courier, composter, courier, baker, and tavern and rest. No, that's the baker. The other one was the restaurant. Sorry. Blacksmith, combat academy, archery academy, the mechanic, which is your redstone producer. And again, my guys, I have failed my villagers. I haven't set up automated processes thanks to Project E. So if you look at my request list, we yeah, I kind of gave up on everybody but the builders. I'm letting them fend for themselves. But there's that. The university is almost done being upgraded to level 5. I'll unlock the final tier. My library, and then the hospital. So I did a little custom building on the hospital. I added these in right here. There's one here, and there's a mirrored one on this side. And what this is was the university is going to get the same concept. They needed to be set back, and so the train path would end up going right through just the road because this piece right here is actually a stairwell going across, and they're meant to come up, walk across, come back down. But I wanted a continuous train circuit, so I created. Oh, I got some more dirt to get rid of. This right here as like an underground path for them to go as like a train station. Here's the hospital train station, and there'll be a university train station. Moving through these gates, I moved the housing over to here and set this up as my housing district for the upper class. I'm still working on the pathways. I tried the decoration pieces. We got the concerts and parks and ponds and market stalls, and I did some corner decorations. There's a kennel over there. And then the last building I have is a sheep herder, which is going to go where that builder is right there. That's the last building I haven't built for these guys. But this is what this looks like. They're all moved in. All these decoration pieces are non-functional, but you can come play with them. And trying to figure out just path designs. There's a lot of stone paths, especially through here, so I kind of went with stone in the builders area or in the housing area. And then over here is my industrial district. So industrial, we got a couple more plantations. They're limited to 2 crop types. They start with 1 top crop type, which is why I have 3, and then it becomes 2. So you could really kind of go with 2 if you wanted. Flowers, stonemason, glass, Fletcher. What's the dye? Crusher, which I like that little automated. It doesn't actually do anything. It's just a nice little automated thing. With those concrete, the apiary, which these guys do work with the resourceful bees or any other bee mod from what I've figured out. I just don't have any. I'm not using them. Again, Project E kind of broke that, but you really could. You could rock the bees and let that person automate it for you. My supply camp is still right here in the middle. I have the enchanter right here. They'll go around and steal experience to create scrolls and stuff. Warehouse, graveyard. This is their mystical site. That's the stone floors and all that stuff. It does like the terracotta moments of my brain not working. Move my logger over here, the sawmill. And I believe that is it for all of this stuff. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Weather clear. Times that day. Make it nice and easy. And give you guys a good overview of what this castle's really, really looking like. So there it is. My nice, amazing little fortress. A little bit more work and it'll be done. Over here in this area, I've emptied out everything. I've left this blank. I'm actually going to convert this to a bay, and I want to use some of the decorative ships around here to make a little harbor for it. And then this will be the pathway, so the harbor will be over here. I was working on a river. As you can see, I keep having to expand my platform. So at one point, this was the edge, so which is why I walled it off. Now that's the edge. So I got to extend the water out, create the harbor, and all that. And this right here is my player's house. It has been wonderfully upgraded. Get rid of this stuff. Now let's go ahead and get ourselves back out of creative. I don't really like staying in here. It's good to fly around and like to talk to you guys about on videos. I could just pull out the jetpack. That's what I do. Just pull out my jetpack. I really don't like being in creative. You make mistakes. You accidentally click stuff. You put objects in that you didn't earn. Like creative is for some people, and it's a good tool, but use it sparingly. But yeah, so this is my player's house. They built it for me. It's got this nice little tree set up. I thought it looked kind of cool coming in. There's the castle and then the lone oak tree. So you come in, and if you work your way around right here, this came out in 3 extensions. So we had this was walled off, this was walled off. So this was the first room, expanded over to this room to give me the kitchen, the bathroom, and it expanded this way to give me this room. So I got my enchantment area. I still need to set up a void miner room. That's the one thing in this project I haven't set up yet is my void miner. And I just got to figure out how I'm going to run solar power down here. But so looking at here, they added this boiler room with these nice little decorations. You click right here, and you get this hidden room. And in this hidden room, I love this little build thing. It was walled off right there. I cut a hole in it, kept building. It's just for storage with a back escape. So in this back room, I have created my automated processes. So right here is my infinite cobalt. And oh my god, it's my infinite E is really what it is. So the E comes into here, it gets sucked into this chest, which comes into here to make the blocks of cobalt, or the blocks of cobalt get sucked into here to create the cobalt pieces, and they just fill it back up. It is just unstoppable. But it overflows. Then you see they're full. The other part comes to here to create my blocks of coal for Britannia, which we'll get to in a second. And if this line right here is full, it backs up to this. Right here, making these. I've gotten several of these already. I'm going to upgrade them to the next tier, I think. I've made several tiers of the Klein Stars. I think there's one after that one I've made. It was these ones, the Magnum. So I've managed to make a few of these already. So we'll end up slowly upgrading this as it goes. But so far it's doing pretty good. I get 25 million per one. They don't stack. That's why I'll end up upgrading them. And it just is my backup. So this stays infinite, and overflow keeps it going. Coming in here in this just little nook and cranny, which is just here to hide the mechanics for the lever to open and close that door. I put an elevator, and I have my woot room right below it. So I need to spend some time. I need to reset up the automated Kinetis fluid system, which looking at the overall design, I have a few blocks high and I have a lot of room around the floor. So I'll set up the automation right about in here. I'll possibly pipe some stuff down as needed, come in through the floor or something with it. Have to be careful. And the final room that we have right now is our Britannia room. I do need to make the Void Miner room. So our Botania room, I added into this wall. I cut that open. And here is our infinite Botania. Look at that. So we got the enchanting over here. We have our runic altar, the terrestrial agglomeration, and the portal to Alfheim. And I'm using the same setup I had over there with the minecart going back and forth. I liked seeing the motion, but this is just an ungodly amount of mana, which isn't going to be enough. There's a quest coming that will end up with giving us the creative mana pool, which probably won't use because I like this. I like having this little Botania room. This has been my little project trying to come up with looks. I wanted it to feel underground because it's under the house, but I wanted it to, let's see, there's my woot room. I just wanted it to feel unique. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of this little project area. And that is that. On my way back up. Get some sleep. And what's our plans? So moving out from here, like I said, we got some more building stuff I want to do. Just a little bit more. I don't want to go to the end until this is done. So I need to set up an area and prepare for the Gaia, which I'm going to do away from my farm. I need to finish the harbor area, or need to start and finish the harbor area, and I need to finish their upgrades. Once that's done, I don't mind doing the Gaia. I'll do the Gaia 2.0. But the End Dragon we're going to hold off on. The only other mod we have to dabble in is there's the Mythic Botania, which is right here. And then we have to do Draconic to get the final tiers of the solar panel. So today's episode, I think we're going to go a little bit of a time-lapse scenario. We got about 15 minutes left. I'm going to just try to run through as many of these little quests as I can. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of me just sitting there in a crafting table with Project E. But I wanted to be able to run through them and let you guys see them because I do a lot of it just sitting off camera because it's very lacking of entertainment in my opinion. It's not a lot of fun just to sit here and go back and forth with this. And I wouldn't imagine that you guys would like to watch it. But we're going to try a little time lapse of it. I want to go through some of the quests. We'll time lapse it. And we'll just kind of throw some music on. See what you guys think. Maybe spread it out. If you guys enjoy the time lapse, enjoy the music, I'll attach another one to the next episode or a couple episodes from now, and we'll have fun. But we'll try to work ourselves through the rest of this pack. We're really not far from the end. I've been pushing it off because I wanted to see this castle fully built because this is an amazing build. So let's start that time lapse.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, Casamigos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
So, as you can see, I spent a little bit of time. I got through all the lenses except this one. I have an issue with fireworks. I don't know. That's the last lens. Somehow I got this one by collecting one flask, but okay, won't argue. The rods I need to work on. I got the Bifrost run. These ones are just the same thing that you guys saw in the time lapse. It's just literally going to be pulling items out over and over again. So that one will be quick to knock out. I'm working on the Terra Steel Shatterer. It uses like 1,000 mammoth pools to get to the top level. So it doesn't despawn, so it's just going to sit there. Moving on. I where was it? Oh, right here. Finished these ones. Again, it was just crafting. And that's about where we're at. So I got some more crafting stuff to do behind the scenes. It's just gonna try to finish off some more of this one. And I need to make a room for the Void Miner so I can get it upgrading, and I need to start running the Woot again. So in between episodes, I'm going to get Void Miner set back up. I'm going to get Woot operational again. And there was one other thing I needed. Nope, that was it. We'll need to get to the botanical add-ons if we want to finish this quest line. That is it, and I appreciate you guys stopping by. Until next time, Stubby out.